Almost 500,000 people benefit from saving tax-free with the family bond.
I've got one.
You can only have one.
I've got one.
It's a 10-year savings plan.
We've got one.
Each.
You invest just $13.50 per month and it's free of all tax.
I've got one.
The family bond from Family Assurance, affordable tax-free savings. For details, phone free now on 0800 444 234. See the press or contact any independent financial advisor. Have you got yours yet?
The first day I colour my hair, I love the colour, the feeling. Now, to help keep my colour alive, I have L'Oreal's new discovery, Rayonnance Intensive Conditioner. Rayonnance has an ultraviolet filter which cares for and protects my hair, so my colour stays truer longer. Rayonnance Conditioner gives me progressive care to help keep my first day colour alive.
New Rayonnance Conditioner for coloured hair from L'Oreal. Keeps first day colour alive.
Call 0898 40 40 40. It's fun on the line 24 hours a day. Remember the number 0898 40 40 40.
There is only one chocolate that feels like silk. Flowing smoothly. Melting slowly, lingering sumptuously. The experience is silk. The chocolate is galaxy.
Have you noticed these days commercials are full of trendy people in exotic locations, usually accompanied by an old 60s hit, leaving the product to appear only fleetingly at the end? Well, this one, for John Smith's, is reversed, giving you a chance to get a good look at the great stuff itself. There. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, here comes the boring bit. Thank you.
Now, magnet kitchens are twice as nice because all magnet kitchen cabinets are half price in our latest sale. Choose from our new kitchen collection brochure, a superb range beautifully designed to suit any budget. If you buy now, we'll give you a portable colour TV free, and you don't have to pay a penny till June. Run along to your magnet showroom fast, and remember, every great kitchen sale is a magnet.
The Ford Transit, Britain's best-selling business van, is now available on finance. Trust Ford to carry it off.
Here is a nose flash, a little comic relief from PG.
Magic!
PG will donate 25p to Comic Relief.
Admirable.
Every time you send off for a free PG Magic mug. Fill up with PG, and before you can say Rudolph, there's a red nose on your mug. PG, raising laughs and money too.
Magic!
Holler EuroDollar, and we'll be there. And there, and there. To rent a car, just holler EuroDollar, and we'll be there.
Sunday at 7:15, comedy with Richard O'Sullivan and Susan Penhaligon in Trouble in Mind.
Not now, I'm busy.
Murder, mystery and suspense.
What's her name, Roland? Do I know her?
Well, that's hard to say, darling. You have such a wide circle of friends.
At 7:15, Murder, She Wrote.
Yes, the man with little grey cells.
Then at 9...
There's been a murder. Who has been murdered?
Agatha Christie's Poirot. Sunday at 9 on ITV.
5:30 p.m. on New Year's Eve, and a 17-year-old student leaves home in Grimsby to walk just over a mile to the Crest Hotel, where he had a holiday job. He was walking along Westwood Hoe between its junctions with Hereford Avenue and the Crester when he was confronted by two youths. They asked him if he was from the Nunsthorpe estate, and when he replied yes, one of the youths stabbed him in the stomach. As the youths walked off, the student thought he'd been punched and winded, but then he realised he had a stab wound. He managed to stagger to his sister's house on Milton Road. She called an ambulance and the student was taken to Grimsby District General Hospital. He was later released after treatment. Do you know who the two youths were? If you have information about this or any crime, call Crimestoppers on 0800 555 111. You don't have to give your name and you could claim a Community Action Trust reward.
We'll be taking a look behind the scenes of Kevin Costner's new Western, including clips from the film and interviews, and that will be coming up after the latest news headlines now from ITN.
Reports coming out of Iraq suggest the country could be on the brink of full-scale civil war. The Republican Guard is reported to be moving on Iraq's second city, Basra. Andrew Simmons, who's just been released from the city, sent this report.
Saddam Hussein's second city had been overrun by pro-Iranian Shiites. Republican Guard reinforcements were forming up to pound the city with artillery as we drove on into the front line. The soldiers suddenly realized we were foreign journalists. We were seized and forced to sit at gunpoint by the wheels of a tank while our cars were systematically looted. After 5 days of imprisonment, with the return of our camera, Sam Gracie managed to film the airlift to Baghdad, the Iraqis unaware that our equipment was still working. What we're not able to show were the scenes of destruction inside the city, which we witnessed while being moved around by our captors. United Nations helicopters, which had been used at the end of the Iran-Iraq war, were in the hands of the Iraqi Air Force. The Republican Guards were using the city's university as their base in the battle for Basra. We had witnessed barrages from artillery, T-72 tanks, and multiple rocket launchers, targeted at the center of the city. Fighting was still going on as we left.
Yugoslavia's federal government has sent tanks into the capital Belgrade after clashes between police and anti-communist protesters in which 2 people are reported to have died. Dozens of tanks and armoured vehicles moved in to take up positions outside the parliament and other key buildings. This morning, thousands of riot police are reported to be patrolling the streets. Earlier, police used tear gas and water cannon on thousands of demonstrators demanding unbiased media coverage. More than 70 people were injured. Athletics. Linford Christie is through to the final of the 200 metres at the World Championships in Seville. Christie did all the work in his semi-final down the back straight, pegging back 4 men outside him. By the time he turned into the straight, he was easing up with the race already won. Eddie Maffey will also be in today's final, coming second in his semi-final. That's it. More news later.
Sunday, 7:15 on ITV, Trouble in Mind.
Not now, I'm busy.
What? Well, my fishing trip is still on if you fancy it.
No, I'm not sure.
Come on, it'll be a laugh. Up to your thighs in freezing cold water, rain dripping down your neck, not a bite all day.
Like a mosquito.
Oh, come on. It'll be my treat. The fishing trip won't cost you a bean, but that'll be 15 guineas for the consultation.
Trouble in Mind. Comedy with Richard O'Sullivan, Sunday, 7:15 on ITV.
And now we take a look behind the scenes of Kevin Costner's new Western adventure in the making of Dances with Wolves. Next Saturday night at 11:05, we present Deadly Blessing in the Night Scare series. And next tonight, another mission for Robert McCall, the Equalizer.
Dr. Thayer, it's a miracle.
Where are my glasses?
They're on your face.
Robin Williams, Robert De Niro, in a new film, Awakenings, based on the real-life fairy tale.
What I know is these people are alive inside.
Of those who slept for 40 years and then woke up.
You didn't wake a thing, you woke a person.
The real story was told in a Yorkshire television documentary. Reawakenings. First the fairy tale, then the facts, and now the film.
If you're sat around at home, make new friends on the telephone.
0898 440044.
Track that.
Boom boom, chicka ba doo, chicka boom, chicka boom ba.
Bite into Tracker's wholesome nuts and oats.
and discover tasty caramel, chocolate chip, or new tropical fruit. Tracker. Taste of nature in perfect harmony.
If, for the walls in your home, a silk finish is a little too shiny, and a matte finish a little too flat, try new vinyl soft sheen from Dulux. Capturing that subtle, natural glow, it will bring a unique softness and warmth to your home. New vinyl soft sheen from Dulux.
From Gillette comes Sensor, the razor that can sense and adjust to the individual needs of your face. Sensor blades are mounted on responsive springs to continuously sense and individually adjust to your face. Closer, safer, more comfortable. Gillette Sensor, together with the richness of Gillette Gel, for a shave that is unsurpassed.
Hello, Angela. You look very nice.
One has been asked to do a Nescafé commercial.
Have you? Why?
Because one has taste, that's why. Some people have good taste, and some people don't.
But I drink Nescafé.
Yes, but you don't appreciate the rich aroma.
No, but I love the smell. Are these the special beans?
Please don't touch those.
Oh, go on. One shake is all one wants.
Nescafé. Coffee at its best.
Everyone's after Bernard Matthews' crispy crumb turkey steaks because those tender, tasty slices of turkey breast are still great value.
There was a building society that for over 140 years was in the habit of caring for some of the important things in life.
This is Daddy.
Mortgages.
This is Amelia and Edward.
First-time mortgages.
This is Mr. Brown.
Savings.
This is me. And what's your name?
And that was about as far as it went. So this building society decided to do a whole lot more. Today it's no longer a building society. It's also got some very new habits. Cash in hand for Nigel, holiday savings for John. Loans for homes, loans for cars. Investments for Doris, insurance for all of us, current account for Mike, and a pension for...
Stanley.
So, who are we? Well, if you're in the habit of watching television, you've probably already guessed. Abbey National, the habit of a lifetime.
Sunday, 7:15 on ITV, Trouble in Mind.
Not now, I'm busy.
What? Well, my fishing trip is still on if you fancy it.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Come on, it'll be a laugh. Up to your thighs in freezing cold water, rain dripping down your neck, not a bite all day.
Like mosquitoes.
Oh, come on. It'll be my treat. The fishing trip won't cost you a bean, but that'll be 15 guineas for the consultation.
Trouble in Mind, comedy with Richard O'Sullivan, Sunday, 7:15 on ITV.
This is Yorkshire Television with programmes on the ITV network. And now, Edward Woodward is Robert McCall, the Equalizer, in the first part of Mission McCall.